Did you ever realize how snotty and sort of bleepy bleep 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 middle school girls can be? They're just like, some kids try to make a funny joke and it's funny to everybody else, and they're just like, I don't get it, it's not funny, you're a loser. And I'm just like, you just don't have enough intelligence to understand the joke. And they're just like, I'm intelligent, people think I'm stupid, but I'm not. And I'm like, did you know the word gullible's not in the dictionary? She's like, I'm pretty sure it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. She's just like, I don't know, I'll have to go check a dictionary. And we're just like, my whole group's just like, okay. And she's just like, I don't really talk about much doing math because I'm bored and I don't like it. And I don't really talk much. And I'm like, oh, then shut up. Just shut up already. And then we're just like, did you know the word gullible is on the ceiling? And she's like, I'm not gonna look up. And then she looked up, and we're just like, you just looked up. And she's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, okay. And she's just like, you know what? That dude over there, that teacher dude, he thinks he's funny, but he's not. And he wastes all our class time. And yeah, what hair does he have? And I'm just like, could you be any like stupid girl? And then there's this guy, and he's stupid. Like, I mean, he could be smart, I guess, but that depends on what you're asking him. Because if you're asking him something and he doesn't like you, he's gonna yell at you, when he's gonna. It's not good. He wants to be a history teacher, so he's probably good at history, but I wouldn't know that because I'm only in one of his classes. And I'm just like, oh, child. Oh, what shall we do with you? What shall we do? The future of America is at risk because of you. What shall we do? And he's just, I can't even describe him because it's just craziness. I'm just like, okay. And he's like, it's, yeah, it's just, it's indescribable, really. He's like, he went up to my one friend and he's like, I'm stronger than you, I'm a big manly man. She's like, oh, okay. And then he pulled down this thing, and it was a set on, like, 2, and he couldn't pull it down. And my friend sat down, and she put it on 8, and she could still pull it down, and she was like, really? Really? You're stronger than me? Really? And he's like, well, I'm stronger than you, because I'm a manly man. And we're like, oh, child. We worry. We'd worry about you, but we worry about the guys around you, because you confuse everybody, really. You badmouth little guys, and then you're complimenting them in very creepy ways, and then you compliment girls that way, and then you're mean to girls, and you brag about breaking somebody's nose. I mean, really? But I guess by now you're probably bored about this, but I just had to get this out because, like, this is my outlet, and there's actually nothing on the video screen, and it's all black, but that's because I am a secret identity. If you know my identity, it's a secret. It's like a superhero, I have a secret identity. Maybe one day I'll actually have my face on this stuff. Try not to Christmas, because then I will get mad. Mother will shoot me, but it's okay. Okay, and so, yeah, you're probably really bored, and it's really late at night. I know the video says it's like 8:15, but it's actually almost midnight. I can't sleep because I'm trying to finish a project, and it's gonna be a video and all. Eventually post it on here, and then it'll be not a secret who I am, and then it's just, and the project's due tomorrow, and it's no good. It's no good, not really. I mean, the project's good, it's just not good that we don't have it on yet, because I'm working on the project with the dude Joe Schmo, and yeah, we recorded on a camera, and then they found out that the cord for it is not the right cord, and so he couldn't, Joe Schmo couldn't start editing until tonight, and I'm just very confused because I visited his YouTube profile, and it said he was just on here like an hour, well, not now an hour ago, but when I checked it like 2 hours ago, it was an hour ago, so I guess it's like 3 hours ago, and I'm just like, I'm very confused if I'm uploading a video or if he is, and it's very confusing. Oh, and I'm just gonna keep ranting, and it's gonna get really boring, because I can talk for hours, but I'm not. I'm gonna talk until I pretty much fall asleep. So if you start hearing snoring, I'm sorry, but it'll probably cut off. It'll cut off after 15 minutes, so it's over. Okay, but anyway, there's a story behind my name. Okay, Penguin Hearts Rat. Penguin is a nickname that my friends gave me. Hearts, it's pretty much what it means. It's hearts, a little heart sort of thing. This, the birds. Hearts like that. And that guy is a guy, and I love him, and he's adorable, and he's not really little. He's he's really tall, and he's taller than me all of a sudden. That bothers me. He's taller than me, but it's all good. I'm still 5'4.5". I don't think that's short. I don't know, I'm sorry I'm boring you with this, but I'm just I have a lot of energy, and I can't fall asleep, and I'm sick, and I have the stomach flu, and I have to go to school tomorrow, and present a project, and then I have gym in the wrestling room, which involves stretching and maybe wrestling of some sort. I don't know, and it's annoying me. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of going, and I'm just kind of talking aimlessly. There's no real point to this video, and it's just kind of there. Oh yeah, the gullible girl. She's in one of my classes, and then there's a guy sits across from me, and he's sort of cute, but not really. My one friend likes him still. She was like, "Oh, I'm over him," and then she was like, "Ooh, he's back." So he left, and then he came back, and then it was quite confusing, and I was just very confused. And then I was stuck in an airport for 4 hours a little while ago, and yeah, so I was emailing her, and she's like, "I still like him," and I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna email your boyfriend, cause he gonna be jealous," even though he's caterpillar eyebrows, and they're like, "Puffy," and it's like, our other friends make a joke that it really is two caterpillars living on his forehead, and they kind of crawl away at night, and he's like, "Bye guys," and they're like, "See you later, see you tomorrow." And yeah, it's kind of aimless talking at this point. I keep talking and talking. Sometime in the future, I'll make a video and I do out fun stuff like squares and triangles and dodecahedrons and quadratic equations. But probably not, because I really don't want to make a video about that, because that would suck. That would totally tank and nobody would really watch it. Unless it was something like mathematicians. And yeah, my little brother showed me that, and I was just like, that is totally creeping me out. I mean, really. Oh my gosh, that's creeping me out. Okay? And yeah, okay, so my school went to see a play yesterday. I'm just rambling on and on and on. And we went to see a play yesterday. And so we go to this play, and they were showing the plays and acting out the plays in a very mature way that we could understand because we're smart, and it was all 13-year-olds to. I believe there were some high schoolers there, but we don't really know because they weren't from our school. They were from all fancy like private schools, and I was like, of course, okay, whatever. We have a dress, the kind of like, she, I see, middle school, public school has a dress code to come to this, and the nice fancy private schools, they have no dress code and they're wearing sweats in a theater. A theater. That's just not right. Okay. And then all of a sudden, this one comes out. This, and they start putting on the part of a play, and it's the jumping frog of Calaveras County. And the guy comes out, and it's supposed to be a frog. Frog. I say that term very, very loosely. And it's a guy, and he has frog, like little frog. I don't know what you call them. Paws, pads. I don't know, but he has them, and he's just like, that's Amy and Chore. And we're just like, this isn't funny, we're smarter than this. And they're like, Amy and Chore. And I'm just like, we're smarter than this. Amy and Chore, smarter. Amy and Chore, smarter. And I'm just like, okay, that's very odd. And then we were falling asleep because it was warm, and I had only gotten 3 hours of sleep because I don't really sleep well. Oh my goodness, the time just went to the time it is right now. Okay, yeah. I'm just rambling on and on. I'm getting tired. Yes. Staring at a computer screen makes you tired, even though you can't see my face. I can't see your face either, because that would be kind of creepy. I'm just rambling on and on, and then you'll just send me comments like, what is this? And then you'll start cursing at me, and then I'll have a group of haters. Ooh, and I can be like Jesse Slater with the whole pop Glock, and I was watching that, and I was just like, maybe you shouldn't threaten people, and they wouldn't threaten you. But I guess that's none of my business. As long as nobody's actually hurting anybody, I guess it's all good. It's not like those jerks who drive people to suicide. As long as I don't know, as long as nobody commits suicide, nobody kills anybody, nobody physically harms anybody, that whole stuff is all good. I don't really care if there's a winning side or a losing side, because there's not really a winning side or a losing side. And you'll never actually figure it out, and people will forget about it, and they'll move on. And even though her father kind of freaked me out, because he was like, I'm gonna find you, and I'm like, I'm scared now. Yes, I had nightmares about that for weeks, but it's all good. As long as nobody physically or I think there was already some mental damage done by both the videos she posted and the comments people made to her, and then the video of her and her dad that kind of dampened many people's moods. It creeped me out, and I was scared forever. And then I had only heard about the controversy, so I looked up the video where her dad was like, I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna track you down, and yeah, you're gonna get in trouble. And I'm just like, okay, but what's with this all about? And then I was thinking back, and I'm like, I can understand why people were targeting her, because like, I can understand, but I'm not gonna say it because that's only my opinion, and it doesn't really count because nobody actually really cares except me. Yeah, people just ignore me, so as long as nobody physically gets hurt, that just pretty much makes my day 110% better. But when somebody gets hurt, it's 100%. It's an extra 10% when people aren't hurt, but that's kind of rare in my school because people sell drugs on the bus. It's a mess. We had drug testing last year for everybody because most of the kids are high or on drugs, and they talk about it on the bus. Nothing happens, and it just annoys me to no end. To like, oh, we're gonna drug test you, but then they don't do anything outside of school to try to stop you. Okay, I'm running out of time, so bye. Stay safe. Peace out. Oh, yeah.